You ever become so detached from your current reality, specifically the matrix mindset and lifestyles, that you literally don't relate to the millions and billions of people who relate to one another? And let me give you an example. I seen posts that was talking about the year has gone by so quickly. The month said January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. And the thing is, a while ago when I first seen a post like that, I actually related to it. But at this chapter in my life, this new timeline that I'm embarking on, this new journey, I actually don't relate to that as much. Depending on how you're operating in your life, I feel like that's how you're gonna get the most of something. Like if you wake up in the middle of the day, or usually people who don't start their days off around like 7 a.m. or in the a.m. portions, not even 11 a.m., not even 10, but a little like later, or earlier, I should say. That can also be a reason why people feel like the months or time go by really, really fast. But a lot of times when you don't relate to a lot of things, or when things just seem out of the ordinary or the norm that it usually was, 121 and 111 could be significant. It's just you growing, expanding, coming into like this death and rebirth. You are not the same person. You don't have the same habits. You don't feel the same. You love differently. It's just you're loving yourself. Life is just different, So you'll start seeing that a lot of things are just not your cup of tea, or that you really just don't relate to a lot of things anymore, or do a lot of the things that you usually would have done anymore. Like, for instance, being on your phone all the time, and I'm not gonna say my phone cut off on me. That's crazy. 2:02 on the clock when it did. So maybe it could be the energy for some of you guys that literally relates to you. But for others of you guys, it really doesn't have to. Like, you could literally be a person who just, going through insomnia or anxiety, and you just have this, you picked up that habit again. But especially if you were a person who released that habit at one point in time, and you may have gained it back. If you gained it back, then I'm not talking about you. As long as you released it before, then there was this origin or initiation, to something new. 2:44 on the clock. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. The number 10 could be significant. If you know, you know.